Mike, here you are in Mayor Schember's administration. You're the new community liaison for the mayor's office. Tell me how you plan to approach this job, what your priorities are, and what your directives have been from the mayor.
Okay. Well, my plan to approach this job is, one, to listen, right? Listen to the concerns of the African American community, and make sure that their voices are heard, and make sure that the mayor is aware of the concerns or the praises, and then continue to make sure that the police and community relations is open and honest, and hopefully policy emerges that will address some of these problems that's been identified, as well as solutions, and moving forward to just transform Erie.
Okay. You have been pretty candid with me about why you think you're the best fit for this job. You've been through some things in your own life that have been struggles. You lost your brother in a homicide. You've been in trouble with the law yourself. Talk a little bit about that in the context of how this helped you gain perspective that you need for a job like this.
Okay. Well, losing my brother was one of the hardest things for me to have to process, overcome, re-identify, like just to give myself a new identity, because like you alluded to, being in trouble with the law is not the path one should purposefully choose in life. The path of education, some type of trade, start your own business is always the path one should pursue versus the opposite. So for me, having those personal experiences of losing my brother and the violence that has plagued the city of Erie over the last, I want to say, 10 years, like, that hits home. So for me, having that perspective and having that personal experiences gives me an outlet to really say, listen, I understand what's going on, I understand how you feel, but how do we move forward and trust in the process to get the results that we're looking for? And so now that equation, as well as my personal, or as well as my educational experiences, undergrad at Edinburgh University, go Fighting Scots, and as well as Mercer University, Administration of Justice, go Lakers. So all those has shaped and molded me into the person who I am today. And being involved with the police community relation groups, having those open and honest conversation that has transformed our own personal perspective on how we can move forward as a collective unit, engaging in the community, I think it makes me well-rounded enough to at least be a part of this administration and really push Erie to that next level. And also, in regards to the mayor's vision of restoring hope, what better way for young individuals who were in trouble, in their life, to see, wait a minute, you can change, right? Like, you can redeem yourself and then better yourself and be a law-abiding citizen. So I'm hoping that people can look to look to individuals like myself and others within the community and say, listen, people can change, right? And people can work towards being successful and strive in the city of Erie.